Hey Clashers, we have the Lunar New Year season starting tomorrow, and this means we have a lot of events happening within the next month. We're going to talk about all of them, but we're starting with the new skin set. Every hero is going to receive a skin. Yes, the Minion Prince as well. But we're starting things off with the Barbarian King. Already a pretty solid looking skin, but overall I would put it around the mid ranks personally. But in the end, skins are all personal, which means let me know what you think about every single skin. I like the Archer Queen with the overall slithering because it is the year of the snake. So overall it looks pretty cool, but we have something like this already in the game, which again makes it more like a mid-tier skin for me. The Minion Prince on the other side though looks really cool. It's really hard to compare it though to anything else because we have only one skin for this hero so far. So let's just see what happens in the future to be able to compare it a little bit better. But the Warden skin looks solid as well. It's going to be the Gold Pass skin. And at the same time, though, it looks a bit too similar to me compared to other Lunar skins. But the Royal Champion, oh my gosh. We had last season the King skin, which was easily a top 2 skin for me. And this is going to be my favorite Royal Champ skin of all time. And that skin looks insane. I mean, whoever came up with this, amazing in my opinion. Really, really cool. And let's now check out how they look in game and in the attacks as well, how their animations are looking like. Because you can see already, overall pretty solid, but I like the Royal Gem so much with her hat and with the snake stick. I mean, that's just looking insane. But let's check out how the Minion Prince skins looks like, and that's as well pretty cool. I like those little lava loon wings. I mean, at least they look like lava loon wings. Kind of cool, but let's check them out in attacks and their animations. Let's start things off with the Barbarian King. Overall, solid. With the, well, what is it? Like with his weapon, smashing those buildings, and obviously with the giant gauntlet, seeing him increase in size. So overall, pretty good. But again, as I said, for me personally, around the mid-range of the ranking. For the Archer Queen, something similar. Overall, I like the animations though, which I would put her a little bit higher in my personal ranking. I like the animations, I like how she's moving, I like the shots a lot personally, so that's why I would put her in the upper part, but not really at the top for me personally. The Royal Champion though, oh my gosh, I already said it, but the Royal Champ, complete different beast. That is looking crazy cool, and I will use it like 100%. I mean, that's going to go into my, I have always on iTzu like a personalized skin set, I guess, so I will put her in there for sure. Warden looks solid. I mean, like all of those Chinese New Year skins, all of those Warden skins in my opinion look pretty solid. At this point, it's just like they look all a bit too similar in my opinion, but maybe that's just personal preference. Overall, the snake approach though looks really cool. The Minion Prince as well looks really nice with his animation with the projectile which he's throwing. One thing which I would love to see in the future though is that skins are changing the the overall look of those henchmen as well. We have the same thing for the Barbarian King or Archer Queen. Their barbarians are looking different, or the archers are looking different with the different skins. I think this is a missed opportunity for the Minion Prince. That's just in my opinion. But let's just check out the Gold Pass. As I already said, it is going to have the Warden in there. And if you're thinking about buying it, make sure that you're supporting your favorite content creator out there. And if you want to support me, it's creator code iTzu. But as well, if it's possible for you, I know some countries are having a bit of struggle of actually buying things on the website. But if you can, it's typically always a better deal of using the website because it means that you can buy the item, whatever you want to buy at the same price, but you're getting points. Those points you can exchange then on the website for gems, magic items in general, and even people who are not paying anything for to-play players, you're going to get a magic potion and 100 gems every single month, guaranteed for free on top. And those points which you get for buying stuff as well, you can then exchange on the Supercell ID website. Don't worry, all of those things are linked down below, and you can exchange that for like a scenery or magic items and such things. So it's always a better deal of using that website instead of buying it in-game if it's available in your country though. But let's move on because we are going to get a new scenery as well. It's going to be a legendary scenery, which means it's going to be quite expensive. It's going to be the same price as the last scenery, which means it's super expensive depending on where you live. In Germany, for example, it's like 40 euros around. I think the base price is around like $32.9 or something. It really depends on like taxes and where you live and such things. But overall, quite quite expensive. Overall, it looks really cool though. Is it worth the bucks? That is the question which everyone has to answer for themselves. But remember, it's a cosmetic item, which means in the end, if you don't want to buy it, it's like whatever, like just don't buy it then. Every single hero which is right now in the game has like a little small movie for them. Overall, they are way longer compared to the last scenery. As well, like the overall animation, a little bit better of like when you're attacking it or like when you're swiping or anything. The movies itself, they feel a bit too long for me personally, but just let me know what you think about them. They're kind of like showing, okay, what those specific things mean in the Chinese culture, which I think is cool, but the animations could be a little bit quicker maybe, but that's maybe just me. I won't leak all of them, so you can still search for stuff and find stuff as well within that scenery, but this is kind of how they look like with different elements and everything. So overall, pretty nice. For me personally, I think I would not buy this one because of the price overall, but hey, if you want to do so, feel free to do. Let's just move on to the events though, which are going to happen in this next month, in this next season. And as always, we're starting things off with the Gold Pass. The Gold Pass, well, no big surprise, it's a Gold Pass, right? Like there's no changes happening. The ward is going to be the Gold Pass skin. Next one, we have a challenge level happening on the 5th of this month, starting there. And then make sure that you're following your favorite content creator because it's going to be sneak peek time, that's what I'm trying to say, with the new update in this month as well. And based on the like timing where it is in this calendar, it is probably after the Clan War League, something around that time. So make sure that you're following your favorite content creators because you will then have a lot of sneak peeks. Part of this update is going to be the balance changes as well, as Supercell already announced. So we have a couple of buffs, a couple of nerfs to the equipment, and as well the invisibility spell nerf on top. But as well, Clan War League. I had a video yesterday about that where I shared bases. So if you're still missing a base for you and your clan, make sure that you're checking out the video of yesterday. The challenge, the second challenge is going to be then happening as well. The same as a new medal event, which means we are going to get guaranteed a new epic equipment. It's going to be still question for which hero, but if you want to learn everything about that, make sure that you're visiting my channel on the 6th, because always one day before the event starts, as content creator, we can share all of the information, which means how does the event work? Do we have a seasonal troop? And as well, how does the epic equipment look like? And as well, how strong it is. And then we're going to finish things strong with the clan games at the end of the season to make sure everyone has some free rewards on top. But that's going to be the Lunar New Year season overall. I'm super excited as always because Lunar New Year season is always one of my favorite times of the year because the skins are always amazing for me. As I just said, the Royal Champion for me is like standing out by a long shot. That skin is incredible. Whoever came up with that, give that person a raise. And I hope that we're going to see way more skins in the future because that minion prints really need some love so we can compare the skins and how we think they're looking like. Let me know as well what you think of those skins. Let me know how you feel about them. And I will see you guys back tomorrow with the next Clash video. Until then, see ya. And as always, bye bye.